It's been less than 3 months since Mohammed Nazari's daughter Rayhana died. She was 16 and an identical triplet with her sisters in yellow. Rayhana wanted to be a doctor, but she was killed in an attack at her school in May.
I
was the first one to get to the bombing. It was really horrible. It's always on my mind. When I got there, it was chaos. There were screams, cries and mourning. There were fathers picking up their daughters, brothers picking up their sisters.
The attack on Sayed al-Shuhada High School was cited as the worst incident in a new UN report, tallying civilian casualties in the first 6 months of this year. No group has claimed responsibility for it, but Rayhana's sister has a message for her killers.
Don't kill your brothers, your sisters, because you're also from this country.
The bombing here in May killed 85 mostly young schoolgirls and injured about 150. They are among 783 civilians killed in Afghanistan in just May and June. It is the highest number for those months since the UN started keeping records 12 years ago. The UN also says a record number of women and children were killed or injured in Afghanistan in the first 6 months of this year. In Dashti Bachi, the victims' names have been painted in murals on the school's perimeter where they died.
They kill the students, those who are trying to learn knowledge, they kill them. But my message in this part is this, that we students that just have one pen in our hand and no gun, no another things in our hand to fight with them.
I asked her in the end, do you think the pen will be stronger than the gun?
Of course. I believe in this.
The UN says Afghanistan is on course to witness its highest number of civilian casualties in a single year.
We need the parties to step back and away from the battlefield, because otherwise we do think, based on the data and the figures and the record levels that we've seen of the first 6 months of this year, that these will just keep increasing.
The Nazari family empathise with the thousands of Afghans who have also buried a loved one this year, but they cannot empathise with the perpetrators.
No, I cannot forgive them. My wife cannot. Rayhana's sisters cannot forgive. It's something unforgivable.
He says after Rayhana's death and as security worsens, the family is looking to leave Afghanistan. The UN is also worried, saying if fighting moves from rural areas into cities, the result could be catastrophic. Charlotte Bellis, Al Jazeera, Kabul.